It's been a million years since I recorded a YouTube video. We need something for the thumbnail. Okay, how about that? All my podcast listeners are always saying, "Oh, we love it when you do your podcast shirtless." Seriously, this jockstrap is like really, really tight. Oh, YouTube, don't demonetize me. And it was raining all night, but it's cleared a little bit just in time for me to record this YouTube video this morning, which means that God does like the gays. Well, God likes me anyways. Hello, YouTube. Did you miss me? It's been, I think, a few years since I've made a proper YouTube video, the type where I sit down in front of the camera. Of course, I actually do have my personal podcast called He's Up, but Something's Off, that is published to YouTube every single week. So I have been posting videos, but the way my YouTube channel started, I used to do vlogs in that old school way where it was like a video diary. And I used to carry an actual proper camera around with me all the time before phones had good cameras. And I would have this little Canon point and shoot, and I would just record videos from whatever I was doing throughout the week. And twice a week on YouTube, I would edit this video. It was like a diary of the week, and I would post it up, and that's how my YouTube channel started many, many years ago. But today, I'm super excited because I've got two big announcements, and I've been wanting to make a YouTube video about this. I felt like these are such huge accomplishments in my life that I just needed to make an entire whole YouTube video sitting in front of the camera after not having done this for 3 years. Two completely separate things, actually. But the first thing is, I just became a professional travel advisor, and I've named the travel agency JustJoeyTravels. You guys know me for my travel and cruise videos on this Just Joey T YouTube channel. There wasn't even a lot of debate or a lot of brainstorming that needed to go into the name of, oh, I want to be a travel advisor, I need to name it something. Just Joey Travels was such a natural thing to name it, and there you go, it's Just Joey Travels. I'm just getting started, but I was inspired by obviously all the cruises that I've taken over the years. I've done so many YouTube videos on all the cruises that I've been on, and I've also done a lot of advice videos. I've volunteered for Atlantis several times. I've gotten to know people at Atlantis. So naturally, one of the main focuses of me being a travel advisor is to help people explore a gay cruise, and specifically what an Atlantis gay cruise can be like. I feel like my life has changed so much just from travel, not just in cruises, but just travel in general. I used to not travel at all. I would just take the weekend trip a few times a year to go visit my family. Eventually, I got to know more people, and they travel every so often to pride events in other places, or like a dance party here, or to music festivals like EDM, or to these gay cruises. And I've made so many great connections, and I've had so many great life experiences. I've been exposed to so many awesome cultures around the world that I felt like I wanted to help other people have those types of experiences as well. So being a travel advisor was kind of like a natural fit. And I wanted to specifically concentrate on the Atlantis gay cruises because that's where I've got so much experience and have so much knowledge, and I have made so many advice videos about them, and I have people comment on my YouTube channel or DM me and say, hey Joey, can you help me with this booking, or like I'm looking at that cruise, which cabin should I pick, or what's the vibe on this other sailing that they have. And this is before I started being a travel advisor, when I was just a YouTuber basically, and just people started knowing me for just all this advice and all this content about Atlantis gay cruises. So I'm so excited to announce that Just Joey Travels is now officially up and running. You can go to JustJoeyTravels.com, and I also have a Just Joey Travels Instagram channel as well. And you can DM me from Instagram. I've registered and done the onboarding with Atlantis, so I can actually book new cruisers onto Atlantis cruises as well. And I mentioned new cruisers because I think that's where I can deliver the most value, because a lot of times when I have comments on my YouTube channel, on my videos, or people DM me, the vast majority of them tend to be new cruisers. And I think that's where I can just give them all the hand holding they would want and need. I can walk them through the entire booking process, from asking any questions they have about any of the sailings, to actually picking the best type of cabin for them, picking the location on the ship where the cabin should be based on their specific needs and preferences, all the way to making sure things like, okay, let's check your passport, let's check the expiry dates, do we need visas for this trip, what about flights and hotels to get you to the port city, wherever that city is. So I just am really passionate about this. I really want to help people get on these cruises. And I know from experience talking to a lot of cruisers when I was volunteering for Atlantis, and also just from people from YouTube and on the internet, that for someone who's never done a cruise before, or someone who's never done an Atlantis or a gay cruise before, it's actually quite intimidating. It's just a lot that people don't know. They have a lot of questions. So that's where I think, yeah, if you're a new cruiser and you would like to go on to a gay cruise, specifically an Atlantis gay cruise, please reach out to me. I would love to help all the new cruisers out there. Answer any questions you may have. If you would like to proceed to booking, I would love to help you with that. It's not just cruises that I'm doing as well. I think I'm starting there with the cruises. I feel like that's really a niche where I can help the maximum amount of people, and that's where I'm the most knowledgeable about. But I can also do like flight bookings, hotel bookings. I have all the access that most travel advisors do, in addition to the Atlantis booking access, which actually very few travel agencies actually have access to the Atlantis bookings. But I can book you to any hotel you can think of pretty much in the world, any resort. I can even book you into Disneyland if you really want me to do that for you, even though that's not my specialty. And things like flights and other like travel insurance. Even travel insurance is actually very important. So yeah, if you're at all curious about a gay vacation, going on a gay cruise, going to like a pride event around the world, please think of me and reach out to JustJoeyTravels.com or the @JustJoeyTravels Instagram page. You can message or DM me there. So that's the first thing, the first big, huge announcement that I'm really excited about. But this second announcement is actually a similar announcement, but also something completely different. And in some ways, I'm even more excited about that. And that is, I just launched my skincare brand. It's called Makné, and everything's linked down below. But 2.5 years ago, I decided to start my own skincare company, my own skincare brand. And 2.5 years, it's been a long road. There's been a lot of ups and downs, some setbacks and some wins. Today, as I'm filming this, we are on the official launch date. We are going live today, and it's hard for me to describe into a few words or like a sentence. It's very hard for me to capture that into a time frame that's suitable for this YouTube video, because I don't want to have this video run on forever. But I'm beyond excited to launch the skincare line. And the skincare brand, the idea behind it is, when I was growing up, I was always into taking care of my skin and skincare. Even when I was 13 or 14 years old, I was just somehow naturally just very curious about all these skincare products. From that young age, I just starting to be exposed to popular media and popular culture. I realized the skincare industry focus a lot on two types of people. Predominantly people that are typically feminine presenting. You see a lot of women, beautiful women, very beautiful women, models obviously, that are in all the advertising in a lot of the more traditional skincare brands. And we still see a lot of that today. And then we also have skincare brands that started marketing when I was growing up towards men, but very masculine looking men, So when I was growing up, it was kind of like, okay, you have to be a feminine presenting woman, basically, or you have to be like this masculine man. And I was neither when I was growing up. I was this gay kind of femme teenager growing up, and I didn't see myself like fitting into any of these two representations of what skincare is like and who skincare is supposed to be for. I think more recently, in more recent years, that's evolved, you know, like the beauty culture and how it's presented in media, especially with social media. I think that's evolved, but still to this day, I felt like, okay, there's still a lot of beauty that's aimed at women for her, and there's a lot of beauty that's aimed for the men, for him. But I really wanted to create something that was not just for her, not just for him, and it's kind of for everyone. I didn't want beauty to be limited to just this binary concept. And that was something that was very important to me because obviously growing up as a gay kid and for pretty much all of my teenage years, just not even really knowing what that is. And it wasn't until I was in my 20s as an adult that I really felt like I found my footing towards, okay, divorcing myself from this concept of this like binary male female, and then also exploring and better understanding that we do have this full gender spectrum, and also this idea that beauty and taking care of your skin should be independent of that. So that's where the values really of the skincare brand came from. And based on that, I wanted the skincare brand to be what I call gender positive. You know, there are, like I said, a lot of more traditional skincare companies that feature a lot of like very beautiful feminine women, great. And then we also have skincare that's for like the masculine men. But I wanted this brand to kind of be like for everyone else. But again, that's when I was growing up, that's where I saw like I didn't fit into this binary representation of cosmetics and beauty and skincare. And I wanted to like fill that gap. So I am so happy that I get to sit here in front of you today and like I own a freaking skincare company. It's scary and exciting to think about it and say it out loud. But yeah, please go check it out. We just launched it. I'm super excited about it. It's been a long journey to get here. And I know that this is just a milestone, an important milestone to launch, but there's so much more work in front of me to kind of make this into like a successful company and really to achieve the goals that I'm trying to achieve. Everything's linked down below for everything. The company name is called Makné. HelloMakné.com is the website, and we also have Hello Makné as the handle for Instagram as well. I had a couple of people during the development ask me, oh, do you plan on having some retinol products? And currently we don't. For the launch, I decided to go with the foundational products, if you will, because we're really aiming the skincare line at the people who are not necessarily skincare fanatics. The idea of skincare should be for everyone and all skin and every face. I wanted to have the brand concentrate on the simplicity of skincare, because there is simplicity in skincare and it's a choice. You know, skincare doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be 28 steps with 500 different products. It can be easy. And you don't need to have like a PhD in chemistry or science or whatever to do skincare and have to like shop for the different products. So the simplicity is also another core part of the brand as well. So I've started with a foundational line of products, things that I believe are staples in skincare for everyone. So there's a cleanser, I have 2 different moisturizers, and then also have a anti-pollution hydration spray, which is one of like the products I really wanted to offer. Something super simple to use. You just spray it on. That gives you hydration that you can use in many different scenarios, whether it's part of your skincare routine in the morning and evening, whether you're on a plane and the humidity is really low, or during the colder winter months where the air is drier, obviously it's more harsh on your skin, Or, you know, you're just out and about, maybe it's like a day in the beach and your skin just like needs a little extra hydration. So that one product I'm really, really psyched about. And then we also have a essence called a go-go juice, and all the products kind of have like funny names. Dish the Dirt is the name of the cleanser. Soaked is the name for one of the two moisturizers, and the anti-pollution hydration spray is called Shield and Slay DP. Don't get into the dirty parts of your mind as to what DP means. DP means dual purpose and double protection. That's exactly what the DP means. That's the fun part for me as well. Spending all that time, a lot of time, you know, working with like the formulations and testing different ones and testing the product, and you know, that part was really, really fun for me. So we have a great lineup of 5 different products. The go-go juice product, that's the essence. That was also something I really, really wanted to offer as well. And essence is not a very typical type of product to use in Western skincare. But yeah, go check out all the products. I won't talk endlessly about them. This is not like me trying to pitch you all the different products. I just wanted to talk more about the launch of the company in general and just like the values and the passion that I have behind it. Yeah, so I own 3 businesses now, like 3 proper businesses. It's so effing scary to think about that. We have JustJoeyTravels. All the links are down below for that. And now I have Makné, which is my brand new skincare company, my skincare brand, launching right now. And it's Black Friday, I appreciate, as this video is going up. And we have I call it a launch Friday sale. It was kind of coincidental that we decided to launch the skincare line right around the time, like just before Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So obviously to celebrate the launch and to have something for a Black Friday promotion, obviously just 20% off on all orders, and all the information is on just like the front page of the website, hellomagnet.com, and also at hellomagnet is the Instagram channel. Everything is linked down below, obviously. But yeah, this was the purpose of doing the YouTube video today. I do a weekly podcast. This is my personal podcast. It's called He's Hot, but Something's Off. And I've been doing it for over 2 years now, and it's a hobby, and I just talk about whatever. So if you're interested in the goings-ons of Just Joey T, go ahead and do that. Oh, I also have another podcast. I've got so much shit to plug. Like, I've been doing stuff, okay? What have you been doing? I've been doing stuff. I have another podcast called the Gay Cruise and Travel Podcast with Just Joey T. And I started that a little bit more recently, but we're up to about 40 something episodes. So we ran it for 8 or 9 months now, actually. If you want to listen to me just give lots of travel and cruise advice, you know, every time there's like a brand new Atlantis cruise that's announced, I will go do an episode on that podcast immediately about it. I talk a lot about various travel and cruise topics, so go check that out as well. I've linked down in the description below everything, all the stuff that I'm talking about. But, you know, partially, yes, I'm doing this video to get the word out there about all these things I'm doing. You know, but one of the reasons that I'm doing this is I felt like I also need to say out loud in front of a microphone and a camera, like, hey, I've done all these things and these are like my accomplishments. Because in the rush to like, oh, build up this business and do that business and do this and that, sometimes you just get lost in the weeds a little bit. And I'm taking this Thanksgiving, actually now that Makné has launched and Just Joey Travels up and running as well, I'm taking this Thanksgiving to just reflect a little bit on some of the accomplishments that I've worked really hard over the last 2.5 to 3 years on. And I quit my day job, my 9-to-5 day job, 3 years ago, which is a whole other story we don't have time for today. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Thank you so much for hopefully subscribing to my YouTube channel. There will be more YouTube videos coming. I've just spent so much time building out these 2 businesses. Oh, I did mention I have 3 businesses. And the third business is, you guys already know I do. I've done that for 4 years now. it is a literal business. So somehow I'm running 3 businesses. You guys know I do, right? Yeah, of course you do. It's fine. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. There will be more YouTube videos coming on cruises. Actually shot a bunch of footage on a cruise I went on recently, and well, not as recently now. And those are being edited and those will be posted pretty soon as well. So yeah, the YouTube channel is still gonna be here. I will be posting more proper YouTube videos in the new year, 2026. It's where you're gonna see quite a few more YouTube videos go up, especially obviously around cruises and travel as well. So thank you so much. Go check out JustJoeyTravels. Please follow that Instagram. Go check out Makné, my new skincare line. Hello Makné, go follow that Instagram. And I've got a couple of podcasts as well. And if you wanna see me do some, I've got the, so there you go. All right, bye y'all.